Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we were here, we were waiting for Lana to just die, having been poisoned. So, we're going to see if we can do something about this. A little more pickpocketing for an elixir of Sylvanas. A nat 20. Then we're going to hand that over to Lana, and Lana,
not as bad as it.
I tried to make this easy on you and give you some time, but if you won't stop, I'll have to stop you.
I just wanted to drink a potion. Oh god. Well, it's the four of us versus Nettie. And we're all up in shared initiative, so the very first thing I'm going to do is come into my inventory here and drink that. So, we're not dying anymore, which is a good start. But Nettie here is very mad at us, so let's poke her with a big sharp stick. Is that 4 damage on a crit? We rolled 2d8 for 2 plus 2 dexterity. That's sad. How about we
cut and run.
Sneak attack to up that damage? But I didn't click the sneak attack button. It's not automatic. This is like the worst fight I've ever had. Alright, well, I mean, I don't really want to get attacked with another strange and violent stick. So, how about we inflict wounds? Why is it 4d10 necrotic damage? Oh, it was 3d10. No, it is 3d10 if you do it at first level. Strange. Of course, we miss.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Gale.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Let's see. 15 HP. A level 2 magic missile is probably not enough darts, but... Oh, it was. Alright, Nettie, leave me alone for the rest of time, please.
Blind honesty is always a bad idea. We should keep quiet in future.
Agreed.
Indeed. Wouldn't want a frightened and angry mob to get to us before the tadpole did, would we? That said, this Houston fellow sounds promising. He'd be someone to tell about our problem. If we manage to find him, that is.
Alright, well, this door is locked. Nettie here has a key of the ancients. The branches of this circlet are half fossilized, passed down through generations of druids, fabricated during the founding of the grove. The wreath is forever linked to its lands, the tiny rubies connected to its stones and structures, bidding them to do their bidding. Great writing there. I will take a supply pack. We're always going to need more of those. Scroll of animal friendship for us. Potion of fire resistance. A couple of good berries. And our new circlet. We're already wearing a hat. Gale,
At the ready.
you'll look fancy in that. Hopefully that lets us through these doors. Now, is there anything else we want to take whilst we're here? Olson's pipe. Very specific.
In for a surprise.
This dead drow. Drow's letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs into, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Alright, we've got bunches of books. Even more books. Even more books. Stone tablets.
The path less traveled.
Let's see if we can get out of here. We use our magic circlet. And we are not going to hang out here any longer than we have to.
That might be worth a look.
What is that? You flick through meticulously illustrated pages listing plants, their uses, and how best to harvest them. The book is in immaculate condition, obviously well cared for, but on one page you find a hastily scribbled note in the margins of an entry. Kellamvor's kiss, a briar that grows in the darkest forests of Shadowdale. Its thorn secretes a poison that can kill in hours. Strong victims have lasted up to 2 days. Although deadly, this poison is shunned by some as its effects are painless. To treat, boil bundle of mugwort in cauldron of thoracic, blessed by Sylvanus. Consume at once, hope for mercy. Well, fortunately, I don't think we need that recipe anymore. This potion of healing doesn't profess to be healing, so I'll take that. I don't need a sickle. What about all these crates? Is there anything actually valuable to us in here?
Could be interesting.
A little cash. Gems. A wooden barrel. Right, let's not outstay our welcome, especially after we've been poisoned once. I would like to not be in this grove anymore, please.
Consider it done.
At least we're not dying of poison to death anymore. Right, they asked us to go and speak to Zevlor. Not really sure I'm feeling that right now, given we've just attempted to be murdered by the druids. I'm not sure I want to do their bidding. So, I think we want to get back out on the road. Nothing for us here. I'm not going to attempt to trade. Should we attempt to trade? We've got so much trash in our inventory at the moment. Drop a quick save. And Astarion, I know you've got heaps of trash right now, don't you?
Well met. Is there anything you need?
I'd like to see what you're selling.
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Right, stuff we don't need. Toy crossbow. Give me the barter screen. I much prefer it. I will keep a short sword. We've got short bow for days. Glass, cheese, plates, plain jewellery. +1 armor would be great, but it's incredibly expensive. Alright. This is fine, I think. Get rid of two of our daggers. We've got a short sword and a regular dagger if we want it. That has worked. That's good. Let's get rid of this food. Can I change who we're trading as? I can. Alright, this seems to be working as planned, which is lovely. Extra boots, gemstones, fish, some extra leather armor, goblin bow, and then Lana, you've got heaps of stuff. So, stale bread, starfish, apples, stones, Kevlar's kiss. Don't know that that's actually going to be equipable as a weapon, but you know, it's an interesting thing to have. Gemstones. We want hand crossbows. Apparently we can dual wield those later. Alright, we've got 1,000 gold. We'll hold on to all of that. And since this trading didn't break the system, I will go down and see...
How much further can I go?
The blacksmith down here. They've got a mediocre forge, but it's a forge nonetheless. Damn on.
Why, hello there, sweetness.
Don't you dare talk to me, lady.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Do you have any good medium armor? Bloodied Great Axe. 1d12 slashing plus 1d4 slashing conditional. Relentless Revenge. When the wielder has 50% hit points or less, they deal an additional 1d4 slashing damage. That sounds like one that was added during the Barbarian patch. Let's see. Medium chain shirt. Armor class 13. AC bonus from dexterity limited to +2. That sounds good for us.
Right. I've got food.
Scale mail. 14 AC. 13 AC. Scale mail +1. 1400 cash. Now if we could get scale mail +1, it'd be 15 +2. We'd have 19 AC, I think. Just a lot of money. Can we make it up? 400 more. Soul coin making weird noises.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
We need like 300 gold more. And a lot of this stuff is not worth very much anymore. Right. Hold on to that. Balance this. Barter. We've got a couple of other things we can sell, right? A couple of those. I don't really want to get rid of the scrolls. That's only worth 4 gold? Jeez. That's what I get for not going out and collecting every last piece of weaponry and armor in all of the places we've been. Right, so we're not going to afford this then at 1425. Fine, we'll take the basic stuff. But I'll be back. You can be sure. So we're now up to 18 AC. 14 from the armor, +2 dex, +2 shield. It's pretty good going. Can't complain. Is there anything else we want here? A +1 short bow is not bad, but I'd rather, I think, a longbow for a Starian. Do we have any bigger crossbowy things? Don't think so. Quarterstaffs, tridents, war picks. +1 dagger is like eh. Right, let's get a longbow for a Starian. Do we even have that hiding somewhere in here? Short bow, longbow for Astarian. Astarian. Equip the longbow. We're now doing better damage with our ranged sneak attacks and the like. Alright, that is plenty enough of this. I think we have a small date with some spiders out on top of a hill. So let's get out of this Druid's Grove. And now that we're out front, there's a small cliff I would like to climb over here. Hopefully, Lana is capable of making the jump. Just about. Then we're going to climb up these rocks.
They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
And swing round here and up this ladder.
Good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Gale and Shadowheart are getting on like a house on fire, aren't they? And we have this skeleton with a silver pendant allowing us to cast the guidance cantrip for ourselves.
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
So we now have the guidance cantrip, which means if we are conversing with Shadowheart, and we wanted to use guidance, we can, because currently you can't use Shadowheart's guidance spell while conversing with Shadowheart. She will not allow it. These tools, fine by me.
What's hiding here?
Obviously, in general, I wouldn't be using guidance during a conversation with Shadowheart. That wouldn't seem appropriate. A little stash of gems and jewels, and then over here, a very sticky looking cave. And you know what you do when you find a sticky looking cave? You probe it with swift intention.
That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Survey the spiders. I will take guidance for this, though. You can't stack buffs, so using guidance twice wouldn't do anything. You'd only get one guidance.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Soothe the spiders with a calming lullaby.
One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Boldly reach for the bag.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Right, we have received a pouch. Let's open that. 13 cash. And a spider egg sack. Something or some things wriggle within the sticky shell. Right, one to give to Gale. Let's split this cash. Have someone else hold a bunch of it. No, what are we... Are we having to accommodate the 38 weight of this scale mail that we are wearing? We absolutely are. That is a pain in the butt. Alright, well, it is what it is. Now, if we really wanted to, we might be able to anger the spiders anyway.
Rest in the rear of the crevice.
Crush the spiders. Alright, 4 little baby spiders. Aggressive crag spiders. Alright, let's just give this one a poke. It's gone really well. Who is not in this fight? Gale didn't climb... What the... Where are you? He didn't manage to jump up this cliff. Well, it's too late to fix it now, so it's a fight for the 3 of us.
Got to concentrate.
Let's see here, shall we? Invoke duplicity. Summon an illusion to distract your enemies. You and your allies receive attack rolls, advantage on attack rolls against a creature if both the attacker and the illusion are within 10 feet. Let's stick that right... right there. Was that a bonus action? It was a full action. Alright then.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Astarion.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
So, we should have advantage on our attack now. So, sneak attack melee. Very dead. Definitely worth the 3 XP.
Still on my feet.
They're dashing somewhere. Nice to have this shield, huh? Man, I can't hit anything hard at all.
Inside out.
Let's end this.
Please. Murder any of them. Good. One more. They fail to hit us again. Right, bunch of dead spiders. Don't suppose they have anything on their
No one's
corpses.
stopped me yet.
Nope. Right, let's get back down the hill. Reconvene with Gale. We can walk this far. And then we have to jump down the rest of the cliff. I don't know how Gale ended up all the way over here, though, rather than just being based at this piece of cliff that he decided not to jump up, which surely he's not that much weaker than everybody else. But you never know. Hopefully the rest of the party auto follows. Gale has decided he does want to be involved in this conversation. Rogue's morsel mushrooms, no thanks. I think there's a little something we can do over here as well. See what Lana has to say to these folks.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
So, this is our first chance to use our new Illithid powers. So, now that we have this worm in our head, we can use psychic powers to influence people around us. So, we will go where we wish. Provided we don't get a nat 1, because that's always a failure. Good.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will. She.
This guy gonna start breakdancing, spinning in circles.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain this Absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
You are mistaken. I am no true soul.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother, now!
Brother, worst haircut in the history of time and space. Right, we've got Lana and Astarion up.
Blood comes easy these days.
Lana can rush in and stab. Ah. Well, Astarion can sneak attack. Oh, yes. What comes around goes around.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Of course, it's the wizard that makes the meta commentary on dice rolling.
Take this!
Voco Arcana!
That is some grease. I'm not too worried about it, though. Because we don't need to go anywhere.
True soul. Absolute. What did they mean?
They're clearly devoted to the absolute, whatever that is.
Don't fall over too much. Cash, food, cheese, broken spear.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges.
Oh, that got grosser.
Past a sightless eyeball. The same as the creature behind your eye.
Crush it, please.
One squeeze should do it. But you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure?
Insight or strength are the same, so I'm just going to try and smush it. And bug can't stop me using guidance on myself. D4, D4. Ah, it's not it. Right, not spending inspiration on that.
No use. Your mind is not your own. For reasons you can't explain, you want it to live. It slithers away and vanishes into the undergrowth.
Astarion
Safe.
disapproves.
Free.
Another parasite.
Where
And
is
I
it?
thought we were special.
Is it not somewhere around for me to attack in the brush? No? Alright then.
Let's get on with it.
End turn-based mode, please.
No time to rest.
Alright, Astarion, what's going on?
So, we're blessed true souls, handpicked by the Absolute. Just like their ex-brother, who, by a remarkable coincidence, also had a mind flayer worm in his skull.
They worshipped us. It's not the worst thing.
Indeed. Until we transform into floating, slimy monsters. I imagine it'll be downhill after that.
Shadowheart, what's your take?
Did you feel that? It wasn't us doing the talking. There was a power behind the words. The parasite. We spoke, but it commanded.
Who's being manipulated? Us? Them? Both of us?
I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that question. But I doubt these pests are acting out of kindness towards us. We have to be careful. There's a lot we don't know, but we still have a choice. For now.
Well, I don't suppose they're going to have many other resources. Or a scroll of bless, though. Absolutely. That's one for Shadowheart. And a short sword. Don't need another short sword. What I need is like a belt of strength or something to get some amount of frickin' carrying capacity, because boy, we do not have much right now. Isn't there like a sack over here somewhere? Just on this piece of road? Am I going mad? Oh, there it is, a pouch. And then we have the bridge onto Adventures Yonder. There's cave down there, things over the bridge, things in the village, but I think right now I'm going to put that down there. Hopefully we have fewer crashes when we come back. Everything seems to be a bit more smooth now that we're outside of the Druid's Grove. Don't really know what's going on with it all, but we'll find out in due course. However, for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.